Founded after the fall of the socialist colony Gleanus, Home was founded by three former Gleanusites searching for a new suitable home after their previous one's quick demise. Gleanus was founded just 2 years before Home was, failing because of issues relating to leadership, lack of commitment of some residents, and a laundry list of other things. The three ex-Gleanusites, George Allen, Oliver A. Verity, and B.F. Odell, eventually stumbled upon and purchased 26 acres of land in Puget Sound, Washington, for just $182 American. The location was described by a visitor as charming and a gentle slope between the forest and the sea. This land was to become Home, which would come to hold about 300 residents. To ensure their newly founded colony wouldn't meet a rapid end like its predecessor, Allen, Verity, and Odell decided that Home would be a colony of individuality opposed to a communal one like most tended to be at the time. The founders believed that only through liberated individuals would success be able to be bred in a new society. They also decided to settle on an anarchist philosophy this time around, adopting two specific ideas, one being that personal liberty superseded all other rights, with the other being that the existing state should be replaced by a new form of social organization based on voluntary cooperation. Home was also an exceptionally progressive colony, promoting free love while also having a more liberal view on gender affairs, often spoken about in their writings and news publications. Unfortunately, this led to the colony's outer circle to view them negatively, oftentimes seeing them as nothing but sex-crazed individuals of every kind. This, however, didn't affect the way Home brought change to sexual relationships and gender roles in its time. Such a philosophy and views on such sensitive subjects at the time, Home attracted liberals, radicals, sometimes even people who just preferred to be alone. Each person who joined paid the cost of the land that was evenly distributed to each member. 2 acres of land was the maximum that a member was able to own, while they were also responsible for building their own home and maintaining said home and land. Residents could live in isolation, not having to communicate with the outside world often if they didn't wish to. Home didn't have any specific religious affinities either, so they had no churches. Quite odd because many utopian societies and around the nation in general, church-going was very common. Anarchism might be associated with violence, however, Home was a place of no crime. What could have possibly went wrong? Well, Home's ideals and philosophies didn't sit well with the public. At the time, such liberal views, the idea of free love and non-conforming gender roles made the rest of the world upset, as Home became more well-known, especially after word of their clothing optional practices being in place, which some Home residents didn't even agree with themselves. With internal debates and hostility from the outside world as well, Home eventually came to an end in 1919.